We're on the phone today with musician and actor Kurt Deimer. He's got a new EP out with Phil X from Bon Jovi, the new album called Work Hard, Rock Hard. Kurt, how you doing today?
Good. How are you, brother? I'm sorry it's a couple minutes late.
No, that's all right. I appreciate you taking the time out.
No problem, dude. I'm out in Burbank with Chris Lord-Alge and Phil X right now as we speak. I just finished doing another green screen take for this big single we got coming out. So, man, I'm just happy that you're having us and promoting and digging our music. I really appreciate that.
Excellent. Yeah. Speaking of the new music, you've got the new EP out, Work Hard, Rock Hard. Can you tell the listeners a bit about the new album?
Well, Work Hard, Rock Hard, it's a labor of love, man. It's like the first 6 tunes, my management decided we're going to put out 6-song EPs. And it's the first 6 we thought would blend together well to give a good first impression of the band, you know, and we're tour in support of that. And we're going to do that again on this Yngwie Malmsteen direct support tour and play that album, as well as we've got 2 new tunes coming that we're going to bookend in our show off our new EP that'll drop later this year. I can't really divulge a bunch about that yet, but this big single should come out before the tour as well. But Work Hard, Rock Hard, man, it's once Chris Lord-Alge found me and brought me under his wing and then brought me and Phil X together. It was some of the first tunes that Phil and I wrote together, and it really allowed me to get a lot off my brain because I write all the songs, and really allows Phil X to unleash himself now instead of playing other people's parts and like he does in other bands or sessions. And we've come together, man, and it's very crazy. We're a great team.
Awesome. Yeah, it's great you and Phil seem to work well together. Of course, a lot of people know Phil from Bon Jovi, but how did you guys get together? Was it working with Chris, or did you guys meet somewhere else?
Well, I took my demo I brought out to L.A. to Chris right as COVID hit, and he agreed to remix it for because I wasn't liking what I had originally done, the way it sounded. And that's when he discovered me and my voice and, you know, how unique it was. And he just said, I really want to work with you and produce and all that. And he said this song that you wanted to do a cover of, which I wasn't sure I wanted to do. My old writing partner I did the demo with, Ben Trexel, wanted me to do Have a Cigar in my way and his way. And we took that template to Chris, and he said, let me show you how we can do this. And he brought in a guitar player, and I heard the solo on that. I don't know if you've seen the video on YouTube or heard the song, but
Yep.
The solo I about fainted. I got shivers. It was like, oh my God, who is this guitar player? And next thing I know, he tells me it's Phil X, and we're meeting up shooting the music video. The first day we ever met was on that music video shoot, and we become friends and, you know, tight families and everything ever since. And we're brothers, man. We got each other's back, and we're going to do this the rest of our lives together.
Awesome, man. And I know you guys just got the new album out. What was the recording process like? Were you guys able to get in the studio, or was it kind of a quarantine setup like it has been the last couple of years?
No, ever since I've been working with Chris, every one of my vocals on everything you hear has been done at Mix LA at his studio, which is a museum unto its own. And so that's where I cut all my vocals. I do have a studio in Cincinnati, and my tour manager and sound engineer on the road, Kyle Gerhardt, runs my studio there. So I can do recordings there, but I make sure my vocals are always the same and consistent, and I'm with my producer, because it's very important that you're with your producer and he can get that sound out of you that he wants, and you can experiment while you're in the booth. But Phil has his own studio at home, and he's on the road a lot too when we're not together, and he'll actually cut his guitars, and he'll put all his magic into the song at his studio, and he's a pro on all that stuff, unlike me, on having to share files, and he'll send them in to Chris, and then we'll on most of the songs we do, Brian Tishy, we have him send in his drums remotely, but everything's done remotely except my vocals.
And again, Work Hard, Rock Hard is out now. You mentioned Chris Lord-Alge working with you. And, you know, I instantly recognize that name from his work with James Brown. But that guy does a little bit of everything, it seems.
Everything, man. If you go into his studio, which I practically live there, it's you see some of the bands he's worked with, it's incredible, and it would blow your mind. It's like literally like a museum in there. And remember, he won the Grammy Awards with Green Day, American Idiot.
Sure.
He's the one who mixed that one. So he's a legend, man. Tina Turner, Carrie Underwood, POD, you name it, all kinds of bands.
And Kurt, you mentioned you're going to be out down the road here with Yngwie Malmsteen, and that guy definitely an interesting dude, definitely kind of one of the giants as far as metal guitarists go, but that's got to be pretty cool for you to be on the road there with Yngwie.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'm very honored to be direct support, so we'll be on right before Yngwie, and for a legend such as himself to give me a chance to show the world what we do and provide that forum for us, I'm more than blessed. And same thing Jeff Tate did for me last fall when we toured with his band, and to have guys like that helping you on your journey and just doing something everybody told you couldn't do is very surreal, and I'm very blessed.
And the new one here is an EP, but you mentioned you and Phil are going to be together here for the long haul, so I imagine you'll be maybe getting some more music out here down the road?
Yeah, today we're shooting the video for this new single we have coming out here in LA, and another single we have coming out on Father's Day, which is going to be really special. Those will both be on the new EP, but seriously, man, we've probably got 40 tunes that are all in the pipeline. Wow. That it's just a matter of when we release them, not if we release them. So we're staying really busy because we realize when we're on the road or he's on tour with Bon Jovi, he's either with him or with me, and we don't let those two conflict. And I got to shoot movies when I'm not on the road because I'm also an actor. We wanted to build our pipeline, so we probably have EPs that could come out over the next 2 years already, but we keep writing more tunes that are kicking the other ones back a little. So it's crazy.
Excellent. Yeah. And I wanted to ask you about your acting career. I know we just saw you getting kind of did in by Michael Myers there in one of the newer Halloween films. That's got to be pretty awesome to be known as a guy that's kind of in that Halloween lore.
Yeah, man, it's what a franchise to be a part of, and that inspired me to do my own franchise. So I've got my own movie I'm starring in coming out this year called Hellbilly Hollow. It's been a labor of love, and it's in post-production, and we're about ready to unleash that on the world, I think sometime around October. So look out for that. But being in Halloween, I realized that was the official sequel to the original one in 2018, and as I laid there on the counter, for 4 hours while they're shooting me, not being able to move, I'm like, I can do this. I can do my own. I can star in it. I'm a crazy dude. So it just inspired me, man. And when you do that, you go walk on the red carpet. I mean, I never was in a movie, never had an acting class. I was in Trading Paint before Halloween with John Travolta and Shania Twain, and I went down to do a cameo, and they offered me a speaking role, and the next thing I know, I'm acting. So then Halloween came right on its heels, and other smaller projects. But now I'm full-blown actor, and people are calling me to want me to bring my style to their movies. So it's really cool. Yeah,
that's quite the story there. Just kind of backing into acting, sort of, and then you're working with John Travolta and Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, that's a pretty cool resume so far.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to present a check because my oil brand was in the movie Starfire, and I'm just going down to do a cameo. They go, we're going to give you a speaking role. Is that okay? And I go, oh, really? Okay, yeah. I had to sign all the paperwork. And the next thing I know, there I am, lights, camera, action with John Travolta.
And you said Hellbilly Hollow is coming out later this year. Is that a movie that you wrote and directed? You've got your hands on pretty much everything, right?
Yeah, produced, directed, post, wrote it with we had a writer write that one, but the second one's already been written between me and Paul Boyd, who is my director and co-movie creator. So we've got Hellbilly Hollow 2 already written, but Hellbilly Hollow 1 I had to take some lumps on and learn because I got the production people and everybody. I didn't know anything about shooting my own film, and I kind of had to learn on the way, so it took a little longer now to get it out and get it to the level I wanted it. but it's ready now, and it's coming, and it's going to trip people out. If you've ever seen The Devil's Rejects, I'm kind of a character in the vein of Bill Moseley, and I'll be doing some stuff hopefully with him here soon that my management's working on.
Awesome. Yeah, we've had Bill on the show. I mean, we had him all the way back in the early 2000s, I think. That guy is definitely one of the legends of the horror side of things. So you're really mixing it up with a lot of cool guys.
Yeah, I'm very lucky, man. I'm very to have gotten where I am since the cameo that turned into an acting role, and the way it's kind of unfolded. A year later, I decided my old co-writer, who I brought my demo to LA with, had me sing on 3 songs that he had that his vocals are kind of plain. And I said, yeah, let me give a shot at it. And that was the end of 2018, December. So I really just got back into music January, and it's just snowballed since then.
Awesome, man. Well, again, Work Hard, Rock Hard, the new album is out, and Hellbilly Hollow, the film, coming up. Is there anything else maybe we should be looking out for? That's a lot there already. But.
Well, yeah, well, look for the movie to drop probably in the fall, Hellbilly Hollow, and Work Hard, Rock Hard, our debut EP, is out everywhere. You can stream it on anything. You can get our CDs on my website, which is my name, kurtdeimer.com, Deimer. And my social media is easy. I'm building all my fans. We're building a family, we call it, the Fam Club. And it's all organic. And hit me up. It's at Kurt Deimer on everything. And you can check out our newest music videos on our YouTube channel, which is under my name. So Andy Gould, who's my manager now, said, you're going to go under your name. It's a rock and roll name, and you're in movies. And I've been so happy ever since he's made me do that. So good advice. Keep it simple.
Awesome, man. Again, thank you so much for your time, Kurt. The new album's great, and I'm looking forward to the film. And you're a busy dude, but I appreciate you taking some time out with me today.
Well, dude, I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you, anything you can do to spin our music and, sharing it with the people, because that's the only way we can build it. And with people like you, we feel we want you to know how much we appreciate you.
All right, I'm glad to help, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dustin. Have a great day, man.
And again, that was musician, actor Kurt Deimer, and his new EP with Phil X from Bon Jovi is out now, Work Hard, Rock Hard, and he's got a new film coming up too, Hellbilly Hollow.